if you're a heating engineer who is upskilling, if you think about, you want to try and obviously have a product that makes your life easier on site. You don't want to get involved in lots of long-winded measurements. So having, a set of older style analog gauge sets, you're still going to need, for example, a differential thermometer. You're still going to need to do all the maths to do superheat and subcool if needed. Why have a worry about that? Let the digital take the strain. It does all that work for you, and you've got the backup of the digital documentation to prove that, when you've been on site and done an install, the install has been done correctly.
Is there anything else you think we should know about the Testo digital manifolds?
I think the other things that we probably should talk about as well is, we've spoken about some of the accessories like smart probes here, but don't forget, with this product there is a wide range of other options to connect to it as well. Something we launched last year was the Testo 560i refrigerant scales. So again, if you're an engineer who's actually having to add refrigerant into a system, one of the things that people have had for a number of years is a set of scales. So they would put the gas bottle onto the scales, and then they can measure the amount of refrigerant going into a system. We've gone about it a little bit uniquely in that our scales talk to the manifold. So very clearly in here you can see that sort of information, but more importantly we have a intelligent filling valve. So what you can do with that is you can actually tell the system how much charge needs to be put in, and then rather than having to sit there and actually add the refrigerant in manually, the automated charging valve takes over the process in conjunction with the manifold. So this, you would program this up to say, I need to add, for example, 3.5 kilos of refrigerant. You can set this running and the valve takes over and it automatically adds the refrigerant in to bring up to the 3.5 kilogram charge weight. So unlike other devices that are out there, we've got this, if you like, a suite of products. It's not just about the manifold. It's not just even about smart probes. It's these other devices that refrigeration or air conditioning engineers will use as part of their process. And the whole benefit of automating is it frees the guys up to maybe go and do other work while on site, rather than having to sit there and, if you like, nursemaid the whole charging process.
It adds to ease and efficiency, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's all about efficiency on site, and that is one of the real benefits of moving across to digital. You get that efficiency.
I suppose with it being more efficient and easier, it means you can complete more jobs, which is better for the end user because they can book in more jobs.
And potentially you're not going to get the whole issue of being called back to a job because there's some question over, well, has it been installed correctly, and a second fix and things like that. As soon as you're going down the route of go back to jobs, that's wasted money. Do the job right first time, get the documentation right, get the measurements right, and then everybody benefits.
Exactly. And if you were to summarise the Testo digital manifolds in 3 words, what would they be?
Smart, efficient, future-proof.